On this day, I wanted to read one of my favorite excerpts. First, I want to recognize my spiritual master. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane. This excerpt is called the Harer-Nāma śloka. One day, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt the ecstasy of the boar incarnation and got upon the shoulders of Murari Gupta. Thus they both danced in the courtyard. After this incident, the Lord ate raw rice given by Shukambara Brahmachari and very nicely explained and very elaborately narrated the import of the Harer-Nāma śloka mentioned in the Brihan Naradiya Purana. I ask you to repeat Harer-Nāma, Harer-Nāma, Harer-Nāma eva kevalam, kalo nastyeva, nastyeva, nastyeva gatiranyata. Lord Chaitanya said, in this age of Kali, there is no other means for self-realization than chanting the holy name, chanting the holy name, chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna. In this age of Kali, the holy name of the Lord, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. Simply by chanting this holy name, one associates with the Lord directly. Anyone who does this is certainly delivered. This verse repeats the word eva, certainly, 3 times for emphasis. And it also 3 times repeats Harer-Nāma, the holy name of God, just to make common people understand. The use of the word kevala only prohibits all other processes, such as cultivation of knowledge, practice of mystic yoga, performance of austerities and fruitive activities. This verse clearly states that anyone who accepts any other path cannot be delivered. This is the reason for the triple repetition. Nothing else, nothing else, nothing else, which thus emphasizes the real process of self-realization. To chant the holy name always, one should be humbler than the grass in the street. One should be devoid of all desire for personal honor. But one should offer all others respectful obeisances. I would like to do that now. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanang pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. A devotee engaged in chanting the holy name of the Lord should practice forbearance like that of a tree. Even if rebuked or chastised, one should not say anything to others to retaliate. There is an example of this in the Srimad Bhagavatam, where Lord Shiva was invited to attend a huge sacrifice which was being performed by his father-in-law, Daksha. But his father-in-law did not like him. His father-in-law was induced to hand over his favorite pet daughter, Sati, to Lord Shiva at the command of Lord Brahma. But Daksha never liked that he had to do that. So when Daksha entered the arena, Lord Shiva was in samadhi. But Daksha took the opportunity to openly criticize and blaspheme Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva said nothing in response. Nothing. And even his followers were agitated. And there was cursing and counter-cursing by the followers of Lord Shiva and the followers, the Brahmins following Daksha. Still, Lord Shiva remained silent. Not easy to do if somebody right in front of you is criticizing you, blaspheming you. It's not easy, but Lord Shiva, because he is the greatest Vaishnava, he showed us this example that Lord Chaitanya is saying. He remained silent. And he actually left the assembly. No retaliation. He could have destroyed everyone, couldn't he? How powerful is Lord Shiva? What does he do? He destroys the universe. He could have easily destroyed Daksha and everyone. Nope. Remained silent. So this is what Lord Chaitanya is telling us. Even if rebuked or chastised, one should not say anything to others to retaliate. For even if one cuts a tree, it never protests. And if the tree is drying up and dying, it does not ask anyone for water. Thus, a chanter should not ask anything from anyone. If someone gives something without being asked, one should accept. But if nothing comes, a chanter should be satisfied to eat whatever vegetables and fruits are easily available. One should strictly follow the principle of always chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rāma, Rama Rama, Hare. And one should be satisfied with whatever he or she gets easily. Such devotional behavior solidly maintains one's devotional service. Trinadapi sunichena turar iva sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. One who thinks oneself lower than the grass, who is more tolerant than a tree, who does not expect personal honor, yet is always prepared to give all respects to others, can very easily always chant the holy name of the Lord. So this is why this particular excerpt is so special to me, because this is my goal. My goal of life is to easily always chant the holy name of the Lord. And here, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving me exactly how to accomplish my goal. So it's 4 things I have to check off on my list. Am I feeling lower than the blade of grass? Am I more tolerant than the tree? Am I expecting praise and honor from others? And am I ready to give respect even to the ant? If I can check off, then I will be easily always ready to chant the holy name. Lord Chaitanya finishes, raising my hands, I declare, everyone please hear me. String this verse on the thread of the holy name and wear it on your neck for constant remembrance. Trinadapi sunichena Toror iva sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. The author, Krishnadas Kaviraj, says, one must strictly follow the principles given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this verse. If one simply follows in the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya and his disciples, certainly he or she will achieve the ultimate goal of life, the lotus feet of Sri Krishna. Can we all chant the holy name one time? Everybody.